I don't know what makes you tick and what excites you. I'm going to share with you a few things that are interesting to me. And if this is a fit for you, I will be sharing a lot of these stories on jolenejiang.com. The things I'm excited about are our shared economy and our collaborative consumption models and upcycling and really maximizing your resources. And people. People are awesome. Several years ago, I was new to Green Lake, and there was an app called, I don't remember what it's called, but it's no longer, so it doesn't really matter. But the idea was to get to know your neighbors, what's happening in the community, is there crime in the neighborhood, is there a garage sale, and to be a part of the neighborhood. I just recently joined Nextdoor, which is the same idea where I live now. The app I learned about today was My Neighbor. Yeah, My Neighbor. And the idea is that shared idea. We all have garages full of different power tools and things, and why not let somebody else use it? It's borrow or maybe rent it to make us feel like our purchases actually went further because we helped somebody else. In terms of upcycling, when I was in Rio de Janeiro, I was impressed with, with the recycling. And this is not organized recycling. This is people going through the garbage and picking out the treasures in there. I have a purse that's made out of candy wrappers, and it's a really cool purse. I saw pop can tab bikinis and skirts and different clothing. And there's not a lot of trash there because people are using it to be creative and make something. And I was inspired by that. And the favelas, those are the structures on the hillside that you see in pictures, all the colorful hillsides. Those are favelas, and they are owned by drug lords, and people basically build their own little 10 by 10, and then they sell the roof to the next person, and they use whatever they can get their hands on. Today I met an Argentinian who is upcycling, and he is using all the plastic that can't be recycled and is taking them out of the landfills and then creating rocks out of it. Instead of, it's a rock substitute, but there's many benefits, and using it under the pavement and under houses for construction. Coolest thing, and it's a win-win for everybody, including Mother Nature. In Kenya, there's a gentleman who is taking the waste from sugarcane that just hangs out there and taking that and is converting it into charcoal. It's clean burning and it's more sustainable, and now it's a business. Let's talk about people. People are friendly and generous, and I just feel so lucky. I was helped so many times today and yesterday, and it's not like I can't do things myself, but it certainly is nice to have people just, hey, are you lost? Can I help you? And the other day I was at the bakery, not to get a donut. This is a different kind of bakery. I was getting bread from my exchange student, and I didn't have a bag, so I was carrying my bags kind of. And this lady who was older, and she was slumped over, and I was thinking, oh gosh, should I help her? Like, does she need help walking? And then here she is like, oh, do you need help? Can I get you a bag? It was so cute and so kind. When I was a couple times I had different meetings, and I was maybe looking at my phone like, hey, where am I? kind of thing. And several people came up, hey, can I help you? And when I needed, my car was towed away because there's new bike lanes, and I didn't quite, the signage was really far away. And people were like, oh, well, you can take this bus or that bus. And like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm going the opposite direction. And thank you, Matt, who saw my Facebook post to give me a ride. And after I got on the bus and got off the bus at this pea patch, I was talking to a person there who let me taste purslane, and which is this plant. It's a weed that tastes good, and I liked it, so he gave me more to take home. I mean, how cool. To those of you who are really independent, and as am I, some people don't want to ask for help. They don't want to bother anybody. But the thing is, don't you like to help? I love to help. Let me help. Helping each other gives people a reason to talk to each other. I talked to a lot of people today. And it's fun. It makes life really interesting because we're all so different.